Part 1.
Number 1.
Hey, Rob, where have you been? You haven't replied to my emails.
Sorry, I was on a fishing trip for a week. It was so relaxing.
Didn't you get bored doing the same thing every day?
Not at all. The scenery was just beautiful.
Maybe I should take up fishing. I need something to help me escape from the stress of work.
I'd be glad to take you out for a day.
Great! I might even catch something.
Question. Why does the woman want to go fishing with Rob? Number 2. After analyzing your x-rays, I think you're going to need some major work.
Really? But my teeth have always been so good.
I'm afraid your gum disease has reached quite an advanced stage. But if we treat aggressively, we have a good chance to stop further damage. We'll have to take out 2 or 3 teeth, though.
Isn't there any other way?
If we'd caught it earlier, a thorough cleaning might have been enough. As it is, I'm afraid we don't have an option. Question. What does the dentist tell the woman?
Number 3.
Have you got a minute, Professor Sykes?
What can I do for you, Antonio?
I was wondering whether I'll be able to retake the exam if I fail.
It's not until next week. Why don't you wait to see if you pass before worrying about it?
Well, I'm really not confident I understand the material.
Antonio, we've had this conversation before, and you've done fine so far.
Question. What does Professor Sykes imply about Antonio?
Number 4.
Leaving for lunch already, Noah?
Actually, I'm on my way upstairs. We have our company medical checkups today, remember?
No, I completely forgot about them.
You can still go. You don't need an appointment.
Yeah, but I had a big breakfast this morning. You're not supposed to eat before the blood test, right?
Right. In fact, I'm starving. Anyway, you'll have another chance next week. They'll be back again on Wednesday.
Really? I'll make sure to remember.
Question. What will the woman probably do?
Number 5. Mom, some university friends have invited me to share their apartment next year.
Oh, that's good.
The thing is, it's pretty far from campus.
That's no problem. You can use your bicycle.
It's 15 miles one way. I'm looking into buying a used car.
Do you know how much that would cost?
I know, but I've saved enough to pay for half. If I could borrow the rest...
Well, I don't know. I'll discuss it with your father tonight.
Question. What does the student want his parents to do? Number 6. Yukiko, could I ask you a favor?
Sure, Ben. What's up?
Well, I'm taking a trip to Japan next month.
Oh, really? Where are you planning to go?
I'll be with friends in Tokyo for most of the time. It's been a while since I was last there, and my Japanese has gotten a bit rusty. I was wondering if you could help.
I'm kind of busy right now, but I could ask my mum. She used to teach Japanese.
That'd be great. Thanks. Question. What does the man want Yukiko to do?
Number 7.
Honey, how long do you think we've been waiting for our table?
Probably about 15 minutes. Are you getting hungry?
Yes. They said it'd only take 5 minutes. I wonder if they forgot about us.
I doubt it. They're just busy.
Maybe I should offer the head waiter $20. He'll probably get us in quicker then.
I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Other people made reservations too.
Well, if he doesn't seat us soon, I'm going to try it anyway.
Question. What does the man say he might do?
Number 8.
I'm here to register my new car.
Do you have the necessary form?
Here it is.
Thank you. Oh, you haven't filled in your insurance policy details.
Sorry, is it okay if I do that later?
Unfortunately, I can't proceed with registration unless the form is fully completed.
I see. Can I submit it online?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to come back when you've filled in the missing information.
Question. What is the man's problem?
Number 9.
Wow, the festival seems even more crowded than last year.
Yeah, it's going to take forever to get some food.
I think I'll skip dinner and browse the arts and crafts area. I might find something nice for the house.
Well, I'm going to wait. I'm starving.
Okay, let's meet up after you eat.
I'd like to hear the folk band on the main stage.
Great, I'll meet you there in about an hour. Afterward, we can watch the fireworks.
Sounds good. Question. What will the woman do next? Number 10.
I'm concerned about Clyde, honey.
What's he done now?
Nothing, but I never see him hitting the books. When he's at home, he's either texting his buddies or surfing the net.
Sounds like a typical teenager to me. Anyway, it doesn't mean he isn't keeping up with his studies. He's at the library every other day.
Yeah, because it's a popular place to socialize.
Well, let's wait to see his report card before we get too worked up. Question. What does the man imply?
Number 11.
Hi, Kathy. How was the trade show last week?
A bit rough. We were missing a key staff member from our design department.
That must have made things difficult.
Well, loads of people came to the booth, but we just couldn't answer the technical questions they had about our products.
That's too bad. What did you do?
We had no choice but to say we'd get back to them. Still, at least they seemed impressed by our brochures and displays.
Question. What does the woman say about the trade show?
Number 12.
I'm here to pick up a compact car. The surname is Murphy.
Sorry, but we were expecting you to pick it up 3 hours ago, so another customer got your rental.
My plane was delayed. Anything left on the lot?
I have a full-size family sedan, but the daily rate is higher.
I'm a regular customer. Can't you give me a better deal?
I'll upgrade you to the sedan for the compact rate, but insurance is more for larger cars.
I can live with that.
Question. What does the woman decide to do? Part 2.
A. Getting the message. Will email soon be a thing of the past? Sheryl Sandberg, Chief Operating Officer of a major social networking site, recently told a conference audience that she thinks it will. Sandberg was referring to the fact that more teenagers are now communicating with each other through social networking sites, rather than by sending emails. Research by the Pew Internet and American Life Project suggests only 11% of American teenagers communicate with friends via email on a daily basis. Most prefer the instant and informal style of social networking sites. But critics of Sandberg are not convinced email will die. They believe it is still a necessary tool for businesses needing to communicate online in a more formal way. Although teenagers may continue to use email less, they argue it is unlikely that businesses will do the same.
Questions. Number 13. What does research by the Pew Internet and American Life Project suggest? Number 14. What do critics of Sheryl Sandberg say about email?
B. The rise of bedbugs. People have traditionally associated bedbugs with poor hygiene. In recent years, however, these pests have been turning up in high-class retail stores and hotels. The tiny blood-sucking insects travel easily on clothes and luggage and hide in mattresses and carpets. Almost impossible to spot, they emerge at night and leave painful itchy bites on the skin. Bedbugs can deal businesses a double blow. For one, killing the bugs can cost thousands of dollars. Worse still, they are a public relations nightmare, threatening the reputations of famous stores and hotels. Many factors have contributed to the increased occurrence of bedbugs. Warmer weather, more international travel, and resistance to pesticides are blamed. What is more, the pesticides that do remain effective are hazardous to humans and have long been banned. The rise of bedbugs, however, has stimulated pest control companies to start looking for new ways of dealing with them.
Questions. Number 15. What do we learn about bedbugs? Number 16. What is one reason the bedbug problem has become worse? C. Dumpster pools. When most people hear the word dumpster, they think of large metal containers full of trash. In New York City, however, a company called Macro C is turning dumpsters into swimming pools. The idea for these dumpster pools is part of a wider trend toward recycling unwanted materials and making use of abandoned spaces. The dumpsters are cleaned, lined with plastic, and fitted with water filters to create cheap, movable swimming pools. New York City officials recently made several of the pools available for public use at the annual Summer Streets Festival. Unlike most companies, which protect their inventions, Macro C encourages people to copy its ideas. The company's founder, David Belt, says he hopes to inspire people to become more aware of their surroundings. He feels it is important to create attractive community centers that improve the lives of local residents.
Questions. Number 17. What led to the invention of dumpster pools? Number 18. What is unusual about Macro C?
D. Paying for pet care. Despite tough economic times, the U.S. pet care industry has remained strong, bringing in $55 billion in 2010. Much of this was used on medical care, with people paying thousands of dollars to ease their pets' health problems. Pet owners are increasingly willing to pay for expensive technologies, such as stem cell treatments to repair painful joints. Veterinarians at the Manhattan-based Animal Medical Center say owners feel such treatments are worthwhile because they allow their pets to lead happier lives. Critics feel that spending so much on caring for animals is questionable, especially since 17% of the US population lacks basic health care. However, researchers point out that treatments developed for pets are also being used to treat humans. A surgical technique developed to repair damaged muscles in dogs, for example, is now being used to treat the injuries of pro football players.
Questions. Number 19. Why does spending on pet care remain high? Number 20. What has been one result of developing new treatments for pets? E. Weed invades Kenya. The plant known as Santa Maria feverfew has become one of the world's most damaging invasive species of weed. It can quickly take over fields and grasslands because it produces chemicals that prevent other plants from growing. Animals and insects also generally avoid eating the plant, leaving it free to grow and spread its seeds. In Kenya, Santa Maria feverfew is now a major concern. Harvests from crops have fallen by 90% in some affected areas. Farmers cannot clear the plant from their fields manually because its toxins cause severe skin problems. The plant is also causing problems in wildlife reserves. Grazing animals are suffering because the plants they feed on are being pushed out by Santa Maria feverfew. In cases where the animals have no choice but to eat the plant, they become sick or may even die.
Questions. Number 21. What is one reason Santa Maria feverfew can spread quickly? Number 22. What problem has Santa Maria feverfew caused in Kenya?
E. Weed invades Kenya. The plant known as Santa Maria fever.
F. Staying healthy in China. Health experts agree that eating lots of vegetables is a good way to stay healthy. A recent survey carried out in China, however, produced some unexpected results. The survey conducted by researchers from the University of California seemed to show a link between these healthy foods and obesity. Chinese teenagers who said they frequently ate vegetables and rarely ate fast food were more likely than others to be overweight. Cultural factors may explain the surprising results. For example, oil is often used when cooking vegetables in China, so eating them is likely to be fattening. The researchers admitted they failed to take such factors into account when designing the survey. But the research was not totally wasted. While it failed to increase understanding of the causes of obesity, it did show that methods of collecting data should be adjusted depending on where research is being conducted.
Questions. Number 23. What did the University of California survey appear to show? Number 24. What can researchers learn from this study?
Part 3.
G. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 25.
First, there's a lovely apartment on Seymour Road. It's furnished, close to the station, and just £600 a month. No animals, though. Another option is on Tintagel Way, which does allow pets. The rent is £520, and it's a 30-minute bus ride to the station. Alternatively, there's a garden apartment on Clarence Avenue for £575. No dogs, but cats are okay. It's only 5 minutes from the station on foot. Finally, we have a new apartment on Goldley Place for £595. There's an additional monthly fee of £25 for pets, though. A short walk gets you to the station.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet. H. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 26.
The new hospital computer system should be up and running on Monday. To help you master it, there'll be group training sessions for everyone tomorrow in the first floor meeting rooms. The time you should attend will depend on your department. Anyone who is unable to make their designated time should join a different session. But please see me to confirm which one has enough space. Billing staff will start at 9 a.m. in room 106. Nursing administrators will be from 11 a.m. in room 119. And those in medical records should attend from 2 p.m. in room 108.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet.
I. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 27.
Cross bikes offer more stability than road bikes, so they're better for kids. In this city, helmets are mandatory for children under 10. You can rent them for an additional $3. I'll also need a security deposit on the bikes. We offer optional insurance, which covers any damage to the bikes, as well as personal injury and liability. Check the appropriate boxes at the bottom of the form if you want the insurance. I'll give you a repair kit in case you get a flat tire, so please don't lose it.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet.
J. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 28.
Taro's doing fine. He may sleep the rest of the day, but that's normal. Water is fine, but don't feed him until tomorrow. If he doesn't have an appetite in the morning, let us know. You may need to bring him back in. If he does wake up today, it's best if he moves around as little as possible. In fact, he really should stay in his cage. Regarding medication, starting tomorrow he needs one of these pills every morning and evening with his meals. And don't hesitate to call if you have any concerns.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet.
K. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 29.
As you know, everything will be moved to the new building over the weekend. The movers will take most of the furniture and equipment tomorrow morning, so please clean off your desks today. Anything that doesn't fit in your desk drawers should go into clearly marked boxes. Filing cabinets can stay as they are since they're already labeled. I realize those of you on the SolarFlex account team will be preparing for Monday's presentation tomorrow, but you'll have to work in the main conference room. Leave any materials you need in there tonight.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet. Your time is up. Stop writing and wait quietly until the answer sheets have been collected.